Imagine your boy CP with dope slangers. I'm talking before TVs with coat hangers. We sold bangers, show strangers who real flex. Just know the skill next. If you feel best, my skill set so real threat they coincide. With GRIOT free flow, we going live. We flowing vibe and spit straight.
Oh, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Jae Millz, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Shouts to RBE. They dropped the social distance battle, Bigg K versus Jae Millz. Jae Millz, you talk all that shit at the beginning of that joint just to get your ass whipped again. No. That's not what we doing, man. That social distance round was basura. It was trash, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to step it up. You got to come better than that, man. You feel me? Like, you was one of them niggas back then. You understand? Like, you one of the people I came up watching. Like, I was in my high school years running around listening to all the mixtapes and stuff like that and watching the battles on the DVDs. You was one of them guys. You know, you and Ness was actually a fire battle. Y'all actually was the best battle of that night. But I feel like you have to reinvent yourself somehow. You understand what I'm saying? Like, not saying that you have to sound like all the rest of these niggas because, you know, I was having this convo with the wife. You know, she had brought up how, you know, being that you were killing with the style that you have, you probably think that you don't have to adjust. And it's like, nah, you got to adjust for this time. You understand what I'm saying? And I brought up the point that you probably feel like you don't have to adjust to what these guys are doing because they're doing what you were doing. So it's like the shit that they're doing today is clearly a branch off of what you were doing. You understand? Like, you're one of the people, you're one of the pioneers of battle rap. You understand what I'm saying? So everything that's being done now is partially being done because of you. But at the same time, the game has evolved from what they took from you to, you know, something else. So now you have to evolve with the game, man. You just have to. You understand? And that round you had against Bigg K, wasn't it? You know, so don't try to blame social distancing because, my nigga, if you can rap, you can rap. That's just what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. That wasn't it. You know, and I think the blow would have been a little bit softened if you hadn't talked all that shit. Like, first of all, they put you at the very beginning of the joint. Like, you the first joint that they put up, and you talking crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, valid. You a battle rapper. You supposed to talk your shit. But the way you talk, I thought you were going to come at Bigg K with some golly shit, and that was just like some regular degular bullshit. So, you know, Bigg K got you up out of there, man. He was wilding on you. You feel me? And your response, you know, your let me not say your response, but your round wasn't good, bro. It wasn't good. You feel me? It should have been much better. You probably had like one or two lines in there that was cool, but K was just smacking you with everything. Like, he threw the whole house, including the kitchen sink, at you. You understand me? So, you know, that wasn't good, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So, Bigg K 1-0, he got you out of here. Bigg K remains undefeated on quarantine. He remained undefeated this year, like, considering what he did to Boom. Like, so, you know, Bigg K on a nice little run this year. So, you know, keep that up, K. Keep that up, K. You know, I ain't exactly, you know, Bigg K stand, but, you know, I acknowledge good work when it's good. So it's like, you know, you've been doing your thing, so keep at it. You understand? Another thing I want to talk about, man, Ultimate Madness. Now, I didn't catch the whole I didn't catch the whole event. You understand? I happened to catch bits and pieces. You know, it was me and the wife's 6th anniversary, so you know we're spending a lot of time together. Not really too heavy on the internet, but I was trying to catch stuff here and there. Where we was like I don't know why my service was just kind of crazy, so I couldn't really watch the way I wanted to watch. But what I did see was, you know, a lot of the controversy around the Amin and Bad Newz situation. Now, let me talk about that. I didn't see the battle yet, but what I'm gonna say is, as a judge, right? And I'm talking about Rita, and I don't want this to come off like I'm trying to violate or trying to diss nobody. Like it ain't that type of party. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on the judging aspect. You feel me? When I feel like this, right? Ace is a funny nigga for that bullshit he did. Yo, and I rock with Ace because, like, on the mental level, I feel like we here. You understand what I'm saying? So, this the thing. When I watched the face-off, like, I wound up watching the face-off after the battles and everything that happened. And, you know, I seen the controversy and everything everybody was talking about. So, I actually went and watched the second Bad Newz and the face-off the day before the event. And I could tell, like, Ace got the envelope on the table, and I can see that, oh, nah, this is a troll right here. This ain't that. This ain't like, no, he is trolling right now. And niggas ain't catching it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a tactic. You know? So, he was, I guess, using that to try to take Newz out his zone. So, Newz wound up putting something in his round for defense. You understand? Listen, man, I don't know if y'all ever heard the 5 Ps. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Yeah, like we just seen what happened with Bigg K and Adi. Niggas pulling out paperwork. So before anybody get anything twisted or confused, Bad Newz decided to play defense. You can't deduct points from somebody being prepared because the person doesn't use the angle. You understand? Now, I have to watch the battle to see if the defense was fire. You understand what I'm saying? Like if it was a, you know, if it was a dope bar, you know, in general. But from what I was seeing, it was like, you know, Rita was saying that she's deducting points because of the angle that Bad Newz was playing defense with. The angle wasn't actually used in the battle. It's like, you can't deduct points from that. You actually gotta give a dude points for coming prepared for war. When it's war, you come prepared for everything. Like, if you know the obvious angles that can possibly be taken, you wanna diffuse it, like, immediately. You understand? So I don't think, you know, in terms of judging that, you can, like, I don't think it's cool to take points away for that in particular. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just think that is a little unfair. You understand? That's all, you know, I really got to say about it. Like, I don't think, you know, that should have been, I don't think that's a valid point as far as, you know, and it's 25,000 on the line. You can't be doing that. That's wild. Like 25 racks. For 10K, Rex said he would have killed Averb for real. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So there's 25 joints on the line. You got to be proper with the judging, man. So, you know, with stuff like that, with those kind of tactics, you actually got to give dudes points, man. Like, dudes is just trying to protect their character, protect their brand at the end of the day. We, especially during this time where we just watched the dude entire career get flushed down the drain for snitching. Nah, you don't want it to be no questions asked. You don't want it to be nothing questionable put out there on the table, so you're going to come prepared to defend it. You understand what I'm saying? So I felt like Newz should actually receive points for that. You know what I mean? So, you know, but it is what it is. Like, I still have to watch the actual battle. And what I'm going to do, because I'll catch battles and I'll be wanting to just recap the battles by themselves. But what I'm going to start doing is just in one video, just recap multiple battles. That way it's not just, hey, every time I watch a battle, pulling out my phone. You know what I mean? Just, I'll do like a daily or every couple of days, a bi-daily digest or something like that of like, 3 or 4 battles. That way, everything could be in just one recap, and then, y'all don't got to sit and watch just a million recaps for, a bunch of different battles. But that's just my thoughts on that. So yeah, when them Ultimate Madness battles drop, I'm gonna try to recap all of them in just one video. You understand what I'm saying? Just like how I used to do when I used to go to the events, like Summer Madnesses and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the wave from that one. And so yeah, I'll see y'all soon, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I know what time it is. Holla at me. I'm always in the comments. I ain't one of these bloggers getting like millions of comments and millions of views and shit. So, I got time to, debate and dabble and, converse in my comment section. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all that do comment on my stuff because, I don't get that many views. So, all support is needed. You feel what I'm saying? So, make sure I click the link in the description and cop some merch, man. I got a lot of stuff up. Not a lot, but over the next few couple of weeks, I'm gonna start putting up more stuff so y'all can cop. Support the brand, No Mercy TV. I'm gonna make sure all my stuff is cheap and affordable. And yeah, from there, we moving, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at No Mercy Holler, man. I'll see y'all soon, man. I'm out of here. Bye.